By the end of this video, I hope that you understand the concept of slope and how to find the slope of a line from looking at the equation. What is slope? One of the most important properties of a linear function is the concept of slope. Slope is a measure of the steepness of a line. In generic words, it is how steep a line is. If we think about it, there are several examples of slope all around us. For example, a steep mountain, a tiled roof, and possibly even a chunk of cheese. Look around you and I'm sure you will find slopes around you too. Now mathematically, the equation for a slope of a line is slope equals a change in y divided by a change in x. Now to find the slope, you need to choose any 2 points from a line. So for example, let's take the points x1, y1, and another point x2, y2. The subscripts 1 and 2 are just there to tell the difference between the 2 points. Now, when looking at an equation, how do you find the change in y? It's simple. All you have to do is find the difference between this y value and this y value. So what you do is you take slope equals y2 minus y1 divided by, what is the change in x? It is this x value minus this x value, and so it is x2 minus x1. Now, let's take an example because this might feel a little confusing. Don't worry if it does. I had the same reaction. So let's work through an example to solve this. Let's take the equation y equals 2x plus 4. We defined the slope as a change in y over change in x, remember? This means you have to find 2 points from this equation to measure the change. This can be any 2 points. To do that, create an x and y table. You don't have to do this, but it helps me keep things organized, so I recommend you do it too. So first, choose 2 points for x. My tip for you is to keep it simple. Take easy to calculate values for x that are not too close in the interval. For example, choose 1 and 5. Remember, we only need 2 points. After this, let's solve for the y values. To do this, plug the x values of 1 and 5 back into the equation y equals 2x plus 4 to get the y values. Pause this video and do that. Okay, now that you're back, you should have gotten the coordinates when x is 1, y is 6, and when x is 5, y is 14. Now that we got our 2 points, let us write these out as coordinates. So 2 coordinates of the equation y equals 2x plus 4 are 1, 6, and 5, 14. Now let's label these as x1, x2, y1, and y2. The 1 is x1, 6 is y1, 5 is x2, and 14 is y2. Now take the equation we went over before. Slope equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now let's plug in our points from the equation y equals 2x plus 4 to get 14 minus 6 divided by 5 minus 1, which is equal to 14 minus 6 is 8, and 5 minus 1 is 4, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So therefore you get your answer that the slope of y equals 2x plus 4 is 2. So you can see that we calculated how to find the slope in just a few simple steps. Now it's your turn. Try to find the slope of the equation y equals negative 4x plus 8. Take a moment to pause this video and try to find the slope for this equation. Okay, so now that you've tried it, you should have gotten the answer minus 4 is the slope of y equals negative 4x plus 8. If you didn't, that's okay. Try to check your work and try again. Here is my checklist of how to solve the slope of a linear function. Hope it helps. It's your turn now. Try these problems, and to help you with them, you can use the checklist that I shared with you. The answers to these problems will be in the description below. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and look out for more videos in the future. Bye!